I just had the most amazing day. First off, okay, so I'm gonna start over. So I had a tour this morning. I booked it through Airbnb. I'm going to leave the link to it down below because it was, I just want to say first off, I've never experienced anything like that in my entire life, and it was beyond amazing. Wow. Okay, wow. All right, so let's start from the beginning, I guess. So a couple days ago I booked a tour on Airbnb. Let me actually go to it so I can read y'all what it said it was going to be. So it's a Bali healer and holy bathing tour. So his name is Agung. That's who gave me the tour, and my driver was Katut. If y'all know the name Katut, if you've ever watched Eat, Pray, Love, then you know that her healer's name was Katut. And I've learned that Katut means the third or the fourth born. I know Wayan is the firstborn and Katut is either the third or fourth. I believe it's the fourth. It's the last one. It's the last born. So yeah, Katut and Agung were I spent my whole day with them today, and it was amazing. So on Airbnb a couple days ago, I just saw this little tour that says Bali healer and holy bathing. So I read it, and it says what you'll do. So it says, we will be visiting and experiencing holy bathing ritual at spring water temple like locals. The spring waters are believed to have magical curative powers for healing and for spiritual merit. During special day, people journey all over Bali to purify themselves in the crystal clear pools. And then it just tells you what to bring. After holy bathing, we will explore the temples like local. Meal will be served at a local restaurant over in the rice fields. Okay, so I read all this. So I'm on Airbnb and I come across this tour. And it was not like anything that I had been seeing on Airbnb. Like I had been searching for something to do while in Ubud for a minute. And this was the only tour that wasn't like all the other ones. Like all the other ones was like photography tour, we'll go to the Ubud swing, and we'll go to, you know, just like all the popular places. And I'm doing that too. I'm doing all that too, all the Instagram places. But this one was like, it seemed more like Balinese culture, and it didn't seem like a tourist attraction. So that's what like really attracted me to it, because it was just something different. And if you know me, I like different. I want to experience something that I've never experienced. I can go to Jamaica and get on a swing. I mean, I can go, but so like this was something that I felt like I could only experience here in Bali. So I booked it and I was like, you know what, we're gonna try something new. And he immediately like responded to me. Like I had booked it that night and he responded within an hour. And he was just like, so where are you staying, all this stuff, like I'll come pick you up, it'll be at 8 a.m. And I was just, and that's what attracted me too about it, because I had booked a tour. I booked the tour and it got canceled. So I like that he was very responsive. So I was like, okay, yeah, I like that. So it comes, sorry, my phone just play music. So the day comes, it was this morning, and in true Zaire fashion, I didn't want to wake up. I did not want to wake up. I'm not a morning person. If you know me, don't wake me up in the morning. Don't talk to me in the morning. Give me a couple hours so we can really, and you can really see the true me, because in the morning you're not gonna get the true me. You're not. You're gonna get a mean, cranky individual, and that's not me. So this morning I woke up. I hit the snooze button on my alarm a couple times, but then I was like, you know what, I gotta get up. So towards at 8 a.m. I get up, I go to breakfast. I have a quick little breakfast because I didn't want to, you know, be out cranky and hungry. So I went downstairs, I ate breakfast, and then at literally at 7:50, he messaged me and was like, I'm in the lobby. And I was still at breakfast, and I said I will be down in a bit. So I got down at like 8:05, and he was just waiting in the lobby for me, and he introduced himself, and I believe I was recording, so I'll show our introduction to each other. I think. Hi. How are you?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm always good.
Always good.
Always good. So, what are we doing today?
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Always ready.
Always ready. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Okay, say your name for me.
Argun.
Argun.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I call it.
So after the introduction, we get into the car, and that is where I meet Katoot, and he's our driver for the day. So we pull out of the hotel and we are driving. So we pull out of the hotel, and that's when a gang starts explaining to me like what the day will consist of. So our first stop is no. In the car, he gives me a gift. I was not expecting a gift, but and I love gifts. That's my love language, is gift giving. So, when he was like, I have a gift for you, I was like, for me? For little old me? And he pulls out the cutest little bracelet. I have it on right now. So he gives me the red, black, and white bracelet that I have on, and he puts it on he said it has to go on your right arm. And of course, I wear a whole bunch of jewelry. I love jewelry. So yeah, and then he explains to me like what the different colors mean. I remember, but I'm not gonna embarrass myself and go into depth of what the colors mean, but they have meaning. And also the little ball, it has meaning. I remember though. I remember. I'm just not gonna tell y'all. But he gives me a gift. He explains it to me. And then we arrive at the healer's place. And I think this is my absolute favorite part of the whole day, was the healer. So we arrive at this little traditional Balinese house. The house is beautiful. Just like they have it's a compound. It's not even a house, it's a compound. Okay, so the house owners, she was explaining to me, it's a compound, and they have 4 different buildings: the north, the east, south, the west, you know, all that. And she was explaining to me like what each building represents, who stays in this building, what they do in each building, and all that stuff like that. And then I go into the healer. So Agang told me that I could ask the healer for permission to record, and I had all intentions of asking him, but when I got in there, something just felt different. Something felt different, and I was just like, you know what, I want this for me. I didn't want to record because I didn't want to be worried about like, okay, does this angle look good, does this look, I didn't want to be worried about that. So I decided not to record, but I will go into like a little bit of details of what the experience was like. So he invites me in, he tells me to sit down, and he starts to, he has kind of like, it's kind of like a shrine of things. He has like offerings and stuff, and he lights an incense, and he starts to pray. And I'm gonna describe it as him getting into his mojo. And yeah, he asked my name, and I can hear him saying my name, but of course I didn't understand the rest of what he was saying. So I'm just there sitting ready for whatever I kept coming towards me. And at first, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was very just like, it was new. Like, I've never done this before, so I'm just looking like, okay, so I'm just supposed to sit here. It was, yeah. So he comes and he joins and he sits in front of me, and he's praying, and then he jumps right in. We jump right in, and he tells me about my 7 chakras, and he tells me what I need to work on. He tells me what chakras are good. He says that my my mouth chakra is good, and I have very great communication skills, and when people hear me talk, they are like sucked into what I have to say. And he said that that's gonna be good for my business. So he kept, everything was about, it kept coming back to my mouth chakra. So yeah, I appreciate that. So when people tell me I talk too much, I'm gonna say, my healer said, we good over here. We good over here. So then he literally goes into everything. Did he start off with love? I think he started off with love. He started off with love. He asked me if I was married. I'm not married. He asked me if I have kids. I don't have kids. And he literally goes into depth of, he says that he gives me a timeline of when I'm going to meet my husband, and he said that I will not get divorced. He said I will be with that one person for the rest of my life. He gives me a description of them. I'm not gonna tell y'all the description of them because I just want to keep that for myself. But he gives me a description of them. He tells me the areas that they will not come from. He can't tell me exactly where they'll come from, but he can tell me where they won't come from. And what else does he say about him? He tells me their age. He tells me they won't be younger than me. They will be older than me. From 1 to 10 years. That's a little hint. So that's the only hint y'all gonna get. That they will be older than me, and they will be from 1 to 10 years older than me. And I will meet them next year, or the year after that, in the middle of that year. So 2022 or 2023, in the middle, by the middle. So yeah, I'm excited to see what my man coming, because if he comes and he is everything that this healer describes, and I believe it, then oh my God, he told me to come back to see him when it comes true, and I would definitely be back. But yeah, then he goes into my health, and he tells me that he doesn't see anything like diabetes or cancer, anything like that. So I was like, whew. And then he goes into family, and one thing that he kept going back to with family, which is what I love, is he says that if you love your family, you have love within your family, that you're gonna be good. And I believe that before I even went to him, because I love my family. I really, really do. I really, really do. So and what the family part was crazy because he asked my mom's name and I told him, and he was like, he described her personality. He gave me a description of my mom and it was perfect. And then he said, what's your dad's name? And I tell him my dad's name, and he described my dad perfectly. And I'm like, how do you know them? But yeah, that was amazing to me that he just like gave me a description of my parents. And he asked me about my grandmother. He didn't go into depth of my siblings, but he just told me to keep love within my family, which is what I love. And then he went into career. We went into career and success. And if you know me, that is right now in my life, success and career is above love. So when he got to this part, I was excited. I was excited because he told me that I would never stop learning, which is crazy because I love school. And this is the first time that I'm not in school for the first time in my life, basically. So just hearing that I don't have to be in an institution to learn, I don't know, it gave me a little bit of comfort because he was explaining like you can learn from everything. And one thing he explained was that I would travel a lot, and I would go to places. He told me that I would come to Bali 15 or more times, and I was like, whoa, I love that. I love that. He told me I would be in Bali 15 more times. So yeah, that was amazing. What else did he say about my career? He asked me what I wanted to do within my career, and I tell him like a mix of entertainment with the mix of, you know, just, I'm not gonna go into depth of everything that I want to do, but yeah, but he told me that I will be successful within 3 years. He said for 2 years I would work for companies and other people, but then after that I would be successful within my own business and I would never work for anyone again. And that's one thing that I struggle with, is I want success now, and I have to learn that success doesn't come to you just like that. So hearing from someone else, my parents tell me all this time, like, yeah, you're gonna have to work for someone for, you know, just some time, like not forever, but you gotta work for someone. You gotta put in the work for someone else before you can have your own stuff. So hear from him, that was crazy too. It was like, wow, okay. But then it was also good, like, to hear him say, I won't work for them forever, and within 3 years I will be working on my own. I was like, I can do 3 years. 3 years ain't nothing. 3 years to be here tomorrow. So that was good. What else did we talk about with the healer? He explained to me where I would live. He told me that I would have multiple houses. Love that. And he told me where I won't live. He literally told me where I won't live, and that was a shock to me. That was a shock to me because, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, that was a shock to me, just to hear that I won't live somewhere. Yeah. When he was saying that, he was saying I won't live there. That won't be my forever home. Like, of course I could always go and visit, stay for long periods of time. I'm looking out the window because I think there's a snake right there and it's huge. Okay, sorry. But yeah, he was saying, like, of course I can go and visit, I can stay for periods of times, but it won't be my forever home. I eventually sell those homes at that place, but they won't be my forever home. So that was interesting to hear. But yeah, the healer was amazing. I got his information. I'll put if you want to visit the healer, if you come to Bali, you want to visit the healer, then message me on Instagram or something, and I will give you the information for the healer. But I'm not gonna leave the information in the bio or anything like that. Just message me for it. But after we leave the healer, we go to the market, and I love the market. So we were originally going to the market to get an offering, because after the market we're going to the temple. So we go to the market to get the offering. So we get there, and yeah, I started recording, so I'll show that part. Oh wow.
It's not just flower. You can make a special sauce of it.
Okay, it looks like sugar cane.
No.
Like that looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like sugar cane.
Yeah.
I forgot. It's been 2 years. You see, this is very good. Tapi ada lagi? Kecombrang, tapi bahasa Inggris apa? So it's coming from the ginger family.
Like a ginger.
Top ginger, yeah. Top
Okay.
ginger. It's coming from the ginger family. So this making a very nice sauce.
Okay.
Tastes little bit sour.
Sour?
Yeah, sour.
Okay.
In a very famous in our word called kecombrang.
Chombrang.
Kecombrang, yeah.
Nice.
Look, it's a lot of many different things.
Wow.
I'll get some of this.
So what are we getting?
So we will get some offering here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these gorgeous flowers.
Yeah. It's
Is that
marigold?
marigold?
Yeah, marigold. 1 second, I will get some.
Okay. That is gorgeous.
You want to try bean? This a porridge, yeah. It's a hot porridge.
Okay.
It's a made from green bean.
Okay. Yeah, let's try it.
With this one is sticky rice.
Sticky
We
rice.
will put little bit sticky rice and put this porridge.
Okay. Is it like sweet?
Little bit sweet.
Okay.
Not too sweet though.
Okay, let's try.
Yes, it is. Okay.
I'm recording. Say hi.
Welcome to Bali.
Welcome to Bali. Okay, so what are we trying?
So now we are trying. We call it bubur kacang hijau.
Okay.
Bubur kacang hijau at a very traditional market in the suburb of Ubud.
Okay.
Okay, so this food called bubur kacang hijau in Balinese word, yeah.
Okay.
Or if you translate it to English, it's a green bean porridge.
Green bean porridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's try it.
Let's try it. I'm excited.
Sweet.
So it's
Mm,
quite hot.
very hot. Okay. I'm excited.
Let's try Mandela.
Enjoy.
Okay.
Enjoy. Enjoy.
Okay.
Only in Bali.
Only in Bali.
Careful, it's still hot.
Yeah. You eating? Mm. It's really good.
Yes?
Yeah, I like it.
Yummy, yummy.
Yummy.
But be careful, it is hot.
Yeah, it is hot, but it's good.
Mm.
it is must be hot because when it's hot, it's more delicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also it's very healthy.
Yeah.
Healthy food.
And it has like a sweet flavor to it. It's really good.
They put some little bit sugar and
Okay.
also coconut milk.
Coconut milk. Okay. I can taste the
and,
coconut.
sticky rice, white sticky rice. Because you see, white rice and white sticky rice is different.
Okay. White and white sticky rice is
But yeah,
different.
it's a
Okay.
bit sticky though. Yeah, it's bigger.
Okay. So after we eat the, I mind you, it was very good. That it was green bean porridge. Don't ask me to tell you what it is in Indonesian, but I know that it's green bean porridge. It was like it was sweet, which was very shocking to me, but it was the coconut milk in it. And it's sticky rice. It was very good. It was very good. So yeah, that was exciting. I got to try that. And then after we walked around the market for a while, and I got some fruit. I can show you my fruit. So I got some fruit. And they let me try. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my God. So I got some banana. I'm not gonna touch it because it's dirty and I don't want my hands dirty. But I got some bananas. So that's exciting. And I love bananas. So, and they told me to get the little bananas, even though these aren't little. But the other bananas were huge. So I got that. And then I got a bag of, so those were 10,000 rupiah, which I don't know. I think it's like 80 some cent. Yeah, it's very cheap. And then I got a whole bag of these fruits. I believe this one, so they let me try this one there, and this is so good. This is so good. So you squeeze it and it has like these, it's like a little, it looks like a flower bloom in it. And it is so good. Oh my God, it's so sweet. Oh my God. Oh my God. When I'm hungry, I'm kind of full right now. But when I'm hungry and I want to eat this, I'm going to pick back up the camera and show y'all the inside of this because it's beautiful and it's so good. And it smells so good. Oh my God. And then I also got it's, I don't know the name of this one and I didn't try it, but it's a snake skin. Can you see this? Come on. Come on. Can you see this? Okay. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? So it's like the snake skin fruit, and then this whole bag was 10,000 rupiah too. So got some fruit, we got the offering, and after we leave the market, we go to the temple, and the temple is amazing. Oh my God. So I had this holy bathing. Like I literally was in this pool of water being drenched by holy water. And Agrong was explaining to me that you do this once in your life. It's like kind of like a baptism, but they don't do it when you're a baby. Like they do it when you are like aware of what you're doing. So it's not one of the things like you get baptized as a baby. But he also explained to me that pregnant women do come, so the baby is kind of like purified before they're born. So I thought that was interesting. But yeah, that experience was crazy. It was amazing. So I'll insert some stuff here. What? Yes.
Be careful, slippery.
Yeah.
Slippery, slippery.
Katoot was my videographer for this part. He took the camera and he excelled. I haven't watched the footage, but at the corner of my eye, I kept seeing Katoot, and he looked like he was getting the angles. So shout out to him, because I was able to like give the camera up and, you know, like really be present within that moment. So yeah, we prayed, we did some meditation, we set our intentions, and that was amazing. And then we got into the pool and had this holy, drenched our water in holy, drenched our head in holy water, and we rinsed all the negativity off of us. And yeah, it was amazing. So then after that, after we leave the temple, well, before we leave the temple, we took some pictures. Katoot and Aung wanted to take some photos with me, so, and they said that they're my Balinese boyfriends, so so I took some pictures with them. I think I have some. I think I have some, so I'll insert some if I have them. But yeah, they were cute. They were really cute. So after that, we go to lunch. We go to this really cute restaurant. It's surrounded by just like all this lush greenery, and we have a traditional Balinese meal. It was really good. I love spicy food, and it was very good. It was very spicy. It was very spicy, very spicy, but it was good. And it was sweet potatoes with rice, with white rice, some fish, some chicken. It was really good. It was really good. And then after that, well, when we were eating lunch, me and Agung were just having a really nice conversation, just about like the different cultures and dreams. I love dreams, and I believe in people's dreams. You come to me with a crazy dream, I'm gonna tell you you can do it. I don't believe there's no dream out there that's not attainable. If you dream it, you must be dreaming it for a reason. So yeah, so we just had a really nice conversation for about an hour, looking over this like beautiful landscape. It's on a rice field, so just like looking at all of that. It was amazing. It was amazing. And then after that, they brought me back to my hotel. So just all in all, it was an amazing day. Like, it really was. It was really an amazing day. I would highly recommend that you do it. Just if you really want to just experience like a real Balinese experience, like with locals, and not be like a tourist. Even though that's good too, like you want to come here and you want to do all the things that you see on Instagram and stuff like that, that's amazing. But if you want to dig a little deeper and go to get some culture, excuse me, get some culture, yeah, I recommend you do that. It was amazing. It was amazing. So now I'm about to go take a shower, even though I have already had a bath, and chill out for the rest of the day. Get some dinner tonight, and stay in. I have another tour tomorrow. Hopefully it is as good as the one I had today, but we'll see. I'll see y'all later.
I would like to get